Yo guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Elof Lind and I'm a freestyle mountain bike rider from Sweden. And today I'm going to take you through 4 different tricks that you can do pretty much anywhere. You can do it in a skate park, you can do it in a slope style course, you can do it in dirt jumps, in trails, you name it. And the tricks that I'm going to take you through today is the Unturndown, suicide Nohander, the tuck Nohander, and also the one-footed can-can. Because these are all straight tricks. You can do it pretty much in steep lips, you can do it in long flat jumps. You don't have to do any weird rotation, and yeah, it's just like cool tricks to do pretty much anywhere. I'm also going to put down in the description down below the different times when I do each of the tricks. Maybe you'll know like 3 out of 4 of the tricks, so you don't want to see like 3 of them. Just watch the whole thing if you want to learn all 4 of them. And yeah, let's dive into the first trick of the day, that is the Unturndown. Alright, so the first step on the Unturndown is to like decide what direction you will do the Unturndown to. And that depends on which foot you have forward. So in my case, I have the left foot forward. Gonna put the camera down so you see me. So I have the left foot forward like this. So the Unturndown with the left foot forward would be on the right side of my body, like that. The left foot will also be the foot that you let go of from the pedal and pull in the bike, or like press it with the right hand underneath your left armpit if you have the left foot forward. So that's the first thing to make sure of, that you know. And step 2 is to like relax in the leg that are going off the pedal. So in my case, that has the left foot forward, and I put the bike on my right side. I will have to relax my left leg, because when you give it the push with the arms and like straighten out your back leg, you want to have the front foot just like following or like just sliding off the pedal, so it lands underneath your seat or like between your frame and your seat. And the last step that I did when I learned this trick is to like lay on my back just to get the hand movement right. So what you're actually doing in an Unturndown, in my case with the left foot forward, I am taking my right hand and pulling it under my armpit like this, and kind of like standing over the bike. And to do that, you need to be kind of relaxed in your left hand, because it's going to twist. So it's kind of gonna come up like straight on your ball like this, or in like in this video. And so a good tip is to like lay on your back on the ground and just like practice the movement, like visualizing how you relax with the front leg when you go into it. Yeah, so the laying on the ground thing is actually really helpful for this one, just to get the feeling with the hands and with the legs and everything. Do that and you will figure out the Unturndown. Let's jump on to the next trick. Alright, so the second trick that I wanted to teach you today is the suicide Nohander, and this is also like a really fun trick to just play around with and doing like, I don't know, you can do that in flyouts as well as with the Unturndown, and you can do it in dirt jumps, trails, wherever. Yeah, and like a few like short tips and tricks on that. I would take it into like 3 steps, this trick. And the first step is to like even out your bars. So you're standing in a steady position over your bike. The second step is to like grip your seat or your frame, or like grip anywhere really that you can, either with your like thighs, knees, or like lower legs, till you feel that you're in a steady position. And then like start with small steps. Start just like doing this, just like small suis. That's like the easiest part to like get over the fear of like standing there over your bike without holding your handlebars. So start small, and then you will find it natural to go like bigger and bigger on the trick over time. So yeah, just like find a nice comfortable jump, start letting go bit by bit, and eventually you will send it. So that's the suicide Nohander. Let's dive into the third trick of the day. Alright guys, so the third trick of the day is the tuck Nohander, and this is way different than the suicide Nohander. So the first step of the tuck Nohander is to pull in your bars up to your lower or like upper legs, or like your hip waistline. What you want to, like, that's the first step, to pull the bars in. And the second step is to like lean a bit over your bars, so you get an even tighter grip around it. And you can kind of, when you are in the air, you can kind of feel if the bars are still, then you have a good lock, obviously. So yeah, just like pull up the bars, meet it a little bit. And this, by the way, goes for all the tack no-hander combination. Backflip no-handers, 360 no-handers, stuff like that. Pull up 90%, meet 10% maybe. Maybe that's, I don't know if that's correct. That's how it feels at least. And to get a good lock, and then just like, as with the Sui no-hander, just go step by step and go bigger and bigger. And eventually you will have such a good lock if you practice it enough times that you can like hold it for a long time. That's trick number 3. All right, so the fourth and final trick of the day, the one-footed can, is actually a super fun trick to play around with. You can do it in so many places and like, yeah, be creative with it. And good tip on it is to just roll on the ground and like practicing getting your foot over the frame like this. Just like practice putting it over and putting it back on the ground. This is good to just learn, like teach yourself in your muscle memory how it will feel like when you actually do it. And another tip that I actually came up with not so long ago, there's not all sessions that I feel super flexible. So sometimes I have to do like a little can stretch, I call it. And then I put my foot like this at the top of my frame. And yeah, just hold my bars and pull forward. Just like practice the, I don't know, ass muscle and like your knee kind of to like, yeah, just like to soften it, loosen it up a little bit, because then it would make it easier to step over the frame when you actually do it in the air. So that's a good tip. And then, as with all of those like extension tricks, you can learn it a little bit step by step. So I would say the most important part to learn or to focus on at first before you like go full extension on it is to just get your foot on top of the frame. Like don't land with the foot on the frame, because that's not good. And just like get your foot step by step, so you're like, you want to have it hovering over your frame and then just like put it back at first, so you just like feel super certain that when you actually kick it out, you know that you can get it over the frame back. So take it step by step, do small ones in the beginning, and then once you get comfortable, just kick it out. And that's the fourth and the final trick of the day. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you like these how-to tutorials. It's actually really fun and really like, I don't know, playful to go through the tricks. Like I don't really consider how I do all the tricks nowadays. You just like learn them one time and then you know the feeling that you want to have when you do them, but you don't actually go like through the details and how you actually learned it. So I'm super stoked to do these tutorials actually. Subscribe to the channel and see you in the next one.